Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show we call Racing from
Delaware Park.
Delaware Park. I'm Rich Glazier, and we're going to look at those races from Delaware Park that were run this day, Thursday. And we had a nice day again, nice hot summer day, and 9 races on tap. The main track fast, turf course labeled good. However, they ran the 4th race on the turf, and then they took the 6th and the 8th off. So we only had one turf race today. The race Bungie had was taken off the turf, so that won't count in the Bungie standings. And he's still sitting on a 1-race winning streak because he hasn't had a bet for a while. But I think he's got one for Saturday. And the fact that he just dropped down out of the sky with nothing attached, as you can see. Whoa, he's swinging around. He's got one. Do you have one, Bungie, for Saturday? Yes. Why do I ask such dumb questions, he just said. All right. Kula Saja King. Kula Saja King. Yes, he wanted to bet him earlier in the meet when he wanted a good price and didn't do it. He thinks he learns his lesson. Well, we'll see. Saturday, if we're on the turf, Kula Saja King. All right, Bungie, I'm going to hold on to your tail. See if you can go up. All right. Interesting card today, and we start off with 2-year-olds, maiden claimers, and here's the field for the opener. And there was a scratch of the 1A. So let's watch the babies go 5.5.
And they're off. The only experienced horse in the race gets away well. Racehorse in a red shoots right to the front. Up on the outside, 3 the hard way, followed by Success Hurricane. Why wouldn't we ride alongside in 4th? Then comes Quick Man, and Vampa got away last as they race toward the half-mile marker. Racehorse in a red leads it by half. 3 the hard way is right there, pressing in 2nd. 2 lengths further back to Success Hurricane, who moves up in 3rd. Next in line, that's Why Wouldn't We? Then a gap of 4 to Quick Man and Vampa. They race into the turn. Racehorse in a red and 3 the hard way are now on even terms. Success Hurricane is right there, a threatening 3rd. Now it's a gap of 5 to Why Wouldn't We? Vampa and Quick Man, your trailer. We have 3 across the track with a quarter to go. Racehorse in a red trying to hold off 2 firsters. 3 the hard way and up on the outside, Success Hurricane. Those 3 are head to head with a furlong to go. On the outside, Success Hurricane sticks a neck in front. Racehorse in a red, 3 the hard way, trying to battle back toward the inside. Late run from Vampa, but Success Hurricane will have success in this one's debut. Under Carol Cedeno, wins it by 2.5. Racehorse in a red, I think, edged out.
Well, once again, the first horse in the first race wins. Happens quite often. The first horse in the first race, the last horse in the last race, the 7th horse in the 7th race. So today we start off with the first horse in the first race. Success Hurricane was the name. Carol Cedeno, the leading jockey at Delaware Park, adds to her total with that win. Wayne Potts, the trainer for Top Hat Thoroughbreds. 1160, 480, and 280. Racehorse in a red, 340, 260 with Pedroza. And 3 the hard way with Mangale, 240. The exact in the opener, 49 bucks. The try, 87.40, and the super, 150.30. So, and that winner was, what a way to start off the day, another Delaware certified winner. And I know we're going to have another one later because there was a race for only Delaware certified. All right, but meanwhile, we're on to the second race now. And no scratches. 7 of them entered, 7 of them go. That's what we like to see. Here's John Curran with the call.
And they're off. Toward the inside, Nerveline breaks well, goes for that lead. Anita G rushing up toward the inside, bring home the crown up on the far outside, 3 across the track. Big Mama settles nicely in that 4th spot. Then up on the outside, it's Money Game, followed by I'm Thirsty and Lady Gregoria. About 6 lengths separates the field down the backstretch, and Nita G has pulled clear by a length over Nerveline. Same margin to bring home the crown. 2 lengths further back to Money Game on the outside. Big Mama next in line, followed by Lady Gregoria. And at the back of the pack now, it's I'm Thirsty, but still only about 6 or 7 front to back. Anita G leads him into the turn by a length and a quarter. Up on the outside, here comes Money Game, quickly to challenge. Toward the inside, it's Nerveline with Bring Home the Crown. Big Mama looks to get underway, moving up toward the rail. Top of the stretch, Anita G. Opening on the inside now, angling off the rail. Here comes Big Mama in between horses. Up on the outside, it's Money Game. Anita G is digging in, trying to fend off Money Game and Big Mama with a furlong to go. Anita G leads it by a length. On the outside, Big Mama's making a race of it. Anita G is digging down and responding. Anita G will prevail. Big Mama getting second. I'm Thirsty rallying for third.
Well, 2 races in the books. 2 races won by number 1. 2 races won by Carol Cedeno. This one was Anita G taking it for Cedeno and Robert Moscow for CM Racing. $4.40, $3, $2.40. Big Mama for Fuentes, $4.40, $3. I'm Thirsty with win, $3.20. Exacta, $14.60. Try, $54.60. Double, $39.80. Super, $82.20. To the third race we go, which starts to pick 5 at Delaware Park. I think this was the Delaware Certified race. All the horses are, it's a maiden race for Delaware Certified maidens. So I guarantee a Delaware Certified horse will win this race. Scratch the 4. Here's John.
Delaware Certified race for fillies and mares. And they're off. One got away a bit slowly, Tidy Stripe. Grandma's Juice breaks well. Down toward the inside, there goes Chickie's Place quickly up to challenge for that lead. And Chickie's Place wants the lead and gets it. By a half, Grandma's Juice settles off that one in second. A length and a half further back to Queen Nakia toward the inside of Flashy Moment. Up on the outside is Gifted Path, a close-up 5th. Then a gap of 3 lengths to Tidy Stripe, followed by There Goes My Girl. And One Bet is at the back. As they race into the turn, Chickie's Place. On the inside, Queen Nakia. Up on the outside, Grandma's Juice. 2 lengths to Gifted Path and Flashy Moment are heads apart. Then comes Tidy Stripe, followed by There Goes My Girl. And One Bet continues to trail. Round the bend, Queen Nakia takes over. The favorite, Grandma's Juice, in pursuit now second. Gifted Path has rallied on the outside. Flashy Moment between horses, but Queen Nakia to catch as they head for home, and Queen Nakia opens up. 4, 5 on the field. Grandma's Juice was left in the wake. Tidy Stripe rallies between horses. Up on the outside, Gifted Path. It's all Queen Nakia running a big one. Tidy Stripe also, despite that bad start, is running a good second, but it's Queen Nakia who buried him at the top of the stretch, wins it by 6. Tidy Stripe getting second. Going to be tight for third. Gifted Path, and There Goes My Girl.
And there you see it. It was Queen Nakia running away there for What an Angel. Angel Suarez for Steve Epley and Chemfar Incorporated, 1265 44 40. Tidy Stripe for Cedeno, 483.60. Gifted Path for Uski, $7. The Exacta 50-40. The Try 431.80. Double 41.20. Pick 3 187.50. Super 669.60. And of course that winner was another Delaware Certified winner. All right, 2 out of the first 3 races, as a matter of fact. All right, we're on to the turf here. The turf labeled good. Scratch the plain 1, the 4, the 6, and the 12. So here's some turf racing for you all.
And they're off. Toward the inside, Alidarius. Right there, Desirous. Degrees of Freedom. Up on the outside, Pop Rocks Lady. Moonshine Mistress looking for a spot as they come by us the first time. Desirous leads it by 3 parts of length. Moonshine Mistress toward the outside. Degrees of Freedom trying to settle in that third spot and does so nicely now. 2 lengths to Pop Rocks Lady. Up on the outside, Text Me a Kiss. Saving all the ground, Ali Darius down toward the inside. Followed by Holiday Prayer, Storm Cry. Digital Diva has 1 beat. That's Angelina. As they make their way around the first turn, opening quarter, if that's right, 22 seconds flat. Not sure about that as they make their way down the backstretch. On the front end, Desirous opens up, 6 lengths on the field. Moonshine Mistress racing in second toward the inside. Degrees of Freedom up on the outside. That is Pop Rocks Lady. Then a gap of 3 lengths further back to Text Me a Kiss. 4 wide, Digital Diva trying to move up with Holiday Prayer and Storm Cry. Those 4 across the track. Then Ali Darius dropping back, and that's Angelina. Desirous, she's all alone on the front end. Half and 46 and 4 as they race into the turn. Desirous still showing the way by 6 lengths. Degrees of Freedom chasing second. Digital Diva rallies on the outside of Pop Rocks Lady. Then on the inside, it's Text Me a Kiss. Round the bend they race. And now Desirous is shortening stride as Digital Diva, the gray, rolling up on the outside, set to challenge and possibly go by. The 6 in. We're not sure yet. It's not on the board. Digital Diva leads it by 1.5 lengths. Down toward the inside, Text Me a Kiss rallies into second, followed by on the far outside, Holiday Prayer. But Digital Diva got the jump on him, leads it by 4. Text Me a Kiss rallies into second, followed by Degrees of Freedom. It is going to be Digital Diva to win this one. Text Me a Kiss getting second. Toward the inside, a late run from Ali Darius up for third over Degrees of Freedom.
Digital Diva takes that one for Goa with Koa, Kaya Barkoa for Baltazar Galvin and 6 Sandbagger Stables. 1980, 1020, 660. Text Me a Kiss with Garcia, 1240, 820, Francisco Garcia. And Ali Darius with Schneider, 1380. That exacta paid $199.40. The try, $3,000. $456.60. Double, $100.40. Pick 3, $313.10. Pick 4, $260. $2,000. $653.20. And the super, $9,000. $304.60. Big prices here. All right, hope somebody out there watching had it. As we move to the 5th race on the Thursday card. And there you're looking at the field of 7 that will kick off the late pick 4. The even money favorite was Rare Eagle. Here's Johnny.
In there, off. Toward the inside, Kraken Glacken away well. Conquest Big Lucky, Mr. Charles up on the outside. Rydell is right there amongst that group as they race into that first turn. Conquest Big Lucky on the outside, challenging Kraken Glacken for that lead. 3 lengths further back to Mr. Charles and Rydell, who are heads apart in 3rd and 4th. Posterity moves nicely in the 5th, followed by Rare Eagle and Hutton Holidays, your trailer, as they make their way around the first turn. Opening quarter says 24 and 3, and Conquest Big Lucky leads it by 2 over Kraken Glacken. It's 2 lengths further back to Rydell on the inside, Mr. Charles up on the outside. Then a gap of 2.5 more lengths to Posterity. Favorite Rare Eagle toward the inside of that one, and Hutton Holidays is your trailer as they make their way down the Delaware backstretch. Conquest Big Lucky by still 2 lengths over Kraken Glacken. 1 3/4 further back to Rydell, moves up on the inside of Mr. Charles. Posterity next in line, followed by Rare Eagle, and Hutton Holidays. Only about 6 or 7 separates the field as they race into the turn. Conquest Big Lucky cuts the half in 48 and 3. Right there, Kraken Glacken racing in second, 2 lengths further back to Mr. Charles. Posterity trying to get underway with Rydell toward the inside as between horses on the Holidays, and Rare Eagle's been shuffled back to last as they turn for home. On the inside, Conquest Big Lucky. Between horses, Kraken Glacken. Up on the outside, long shot, Mr. Charles. Conquest Big Lucky on the inside, Mr. Charles on the outside. These two are squaring off. Kraken Glacken is still right there. Late rally coming from Rydell. On the inside, Conquest Big Lucky is digging in. Mr. Charles, late charge from Rydell is coming fast. It's Conquest Big Lucky holding them all off. Rydell closed for second. Then Mr. Charles, a late run from Rare Eagle.
Conquest Big Luck wins it. The 5th, 4th, and the 5th race. Nevin Mangley picked up that mount and won it for Harry Weiner. Just in Time Racing LLC, $7, $4.40, $3. Rydell with Yomar Garcia was second, $8.44 even. Mr. Charles with Bowman, $6.60. That exacta $48.20. The trifecta $352.20. The daily double $84.80. The pick three $992, and the super $452.30. That takes us through 5, and now the 6th race was taken off the turf. And only one horse scratched because it was a late announcement. 6, well, the 6 was the late scratch. The 8, 10, and 11 had already scratched. This will be run at a mile and a 16th on the fast main track. And Dance Queen was the slight favorite.
And they're off. Toward the outside, Petipa away well. Being hustled Shack up toward the inside. Right there between them Thrice. And with the rail, that's Your Dreamin'. Next in line, that is Courtly Kitty. Dance Queen. And up on the outside, Red Wagon will be wide into that bend. On the front end, Petipa leads it by 2 over Your Dreaming. Length further back to Shack Up. Up on the outside, Thrice going to make a 3-wide move. Dance Queen settles nicely in the 5th, followed by Courtly Kitty and Red Wagon. They reach the backstretch, opening quarter 23 and 3, and on the front end, it's Petipa by almost 2 lengths. Thrice up on the outside. On the inside, it's Your Dream, and they're heads apart in 2nd and 3rd. Then it's a gap of about 2.5 lengths to up on the outside. That is Shack Up, and toward the inside, Dance Queen, and a gap of 3 to Courtly Kitty and Red Wagon. They race past the half-mile marker, and it's still Petipa showing the way. Your Dreaming in pursuit 2nd. Now dropping back, that's Thrice moving up on the inside. Dance Queen up on the outside. Shack Up, both trying to move in tandem as they race into the turn with Petipa to catch. Leads it by 2.5 over Your Dreaming. Now Shack Up is on the move, going after that leader as they race into the turn. Half went in 47 and 4. Petipa continues on the front end. Shack Up chasing 2nd. 2 lengths further back. Dance Queen now trying to move up. Your Dreaming toward the inside of that one. The rest are far back. 4 with a shot at the top of the turn. On the front end, it's still Petipa. Shack Up between horses, looking for room behind horses. Your Dreamin', and here comes Dance Queen rallying up on the far outside. Now the favorites square off. Shack Up on the inside and Dance Queen on the outside. Your Dreamin' has a rail run coming in. Your Dreamin' is putting in a run. On the outside, it's Shack Up. Far outside, it's Dance Queen, but Your Dreamin' got on through, and Your Dreamin' will win it. Shack Up getting 2nd, followed by Dance Queen far back to Red Wagon 4th.
You're dreaming. You're dreaming. Nevin Mangley. Another win for him. 2 wins today. Mike Pino. Good to see Mike in the winner's circle. Gregory Carlavale, the owner, $15.40, $6.40, $3. Dance Queen was placed 2nd on a disqualification with Cedeno, $3, $2.40. The 2, Shack Up, finished 2nd but was disqualified and placed 3rd, $2.40. So the exacta paid, well, that was $3 and $2.10, and $2.40 for Shack Up. The exacta paid $61. The try $88. The double, consolation double, $8. The real double, $119.20. And the pick 3, you got in all that race because it was taken off the turf after the sequence began, $54.30, and the super $334.30. All right, on to the lucky 7th we go. There's a look at the field. No scratches. 1 mile the distance.
And they're off. Vibe away well, joined by Sir Sydney for that lead. Wildcat Pleasure's also right there as they race into that first turn. Sir Sydney comes out on top. Vibe takes to the rail and has a secure position in 2nd up on the outside. Wildcat Pleasures. And 2 lengths further back, the Dodds Private Label, the favorite in a good spot in 4th. And a gap of 3 to Speaker John. Up on the outside, Active Madness toward the inside. That's Your Secret Safe. And the trail around the bend is Stone Crazy. Opening quarter goes in 25 flat, and Sir Sydney showing the way. leads it by a length. Wildcat Pleasures right there stalking second. 11.5 to Vibe and Dodd's Private Label. Up there, 3 wide, Active Madness toward the inside. Your Secret Safe. Speaker John has dropped back a bit, and 4 lengths further back to Stone Crazy as they make their way down the backstretch. On the front end, it's Sir Sydney by 3 parts over Wildcat Pleasures. Vibe moving toward the inside. Dodd's Private Label still a patient fourth. Then a gap of 2 to Your Secret Safe and Active Madness, followed by Speaker John, and Stone Crazy looks to advance toward the inside. Into the bend, it's still Sir Sydney, now joined by Wildcat Pleasures. Also right there, Dodd's Private Label now makes a 3-wide move. Your Secret Safe rallies on the outside of Vibe, followed by Active Madness and Stone Crazy. As they race around the bend, it's Dodd's Private Label now trying to take over. Sir Sydney trying to battle back. Wildcat Pleasure still with a shot as they head down the lane. Dodd's Private Label now leads it by a length. Sir Sydney toward the inside. A late run coming from Stone Crazy between horses and Speaker John. Up on the outside, Wildcat Pleasures, but Dodd's Private Label is in command. With the 16th to go, Dodd's Private Label will prevail under Yomar Torres. Tight for second. Sir Sydney gamely battling back with Wildcat Pleasures. It's tight for second and third.
Okay, there's your winner, Dodd's Private Label. For Yomar Torres, for Claudio Gonzalez, who's the runaway leading trainer at Laurel and doing very well here. Robert Bone, a nationally known owner, $3, $2.40, $2.20. Wildcat Pleasures with Koa, $20.20 and $9.80. Sir Sydney for Mangali, $4. Exacta $74.40, the try $466.40, the double $40 even. The pick 3, 5 all 1, $10.30. The pick 5, 5,000, 510.60. There's an all in there too, don't forget, for the 6th race. And the super 1,160.80. Let's go to the 8th. Uh-oh. This race taken off the turf, and, well, you know what? It turned out to be something interesting in here. Only 3 horses ran, but listen to this. Sweet Apple Pie, trained by Kentucky Derby winning trainer Michael Matz, who trained Barbaro. 6, You Make Me Blush, trained by Kentucky Derby winning trainer John Service of Smarty Jones fame. And the 9, Scandalous, trained by Kentucky Derby winning trainer Graham Motion of Animal Kingdom. So let's call the 8th race on Thursday the Battle of Kentucky Derby winning trainers. 3 of them to go. Bungie had picked the 9 for the turf, so it doesn't count for Bungie. Let's see what happens. Who wins the Battle of the Derby trainers?
And they're off. And toward the inside, Sweet Apple Pie breaks well, goes right for that lead. You Make Me Blush and Scandalous up on the outside, 2nd and 3rd as they race into that first turn. Kai Barcoa sends Sweet Apple Pie to the front, gets well off the rail, has it by about 2 lengths. Up on the outside, Scandalous eager to go in that 2nd spot, and now You Make Me Blush settles in the 3rd as they make their way around the first turn. Sweet Apple Pie is showing the way. Opening quarter goes in 24-1. Up on the outside, Scandalous, and 2 lengths further back to You Make Me Blush as they move down the backstretch. Sweet Apple Pie and Koa still in front by a half, but Scandalous is tugging at the bit. Up on the outside, set the challenge. Then it's about 2 lengths further back to You Make Me Blush, who is going easily in 3rd also as they move toward the half-mile marker. Sweet Apple Pie joined by Scandalous, and she wants to run, and now on the outside, Scandalous, Carol Cedeno lets that one loose and leads it by about 2 lengths. You Make Me Blush up on the outside is in pursuit, and Sweet Apple Pie is dropped back with 3/8 to go. Scandalous, Cedeno takes a peek. Only threat right now is You Make Me Blush in 2nd, chasing that one as Sweet Apple Pie's dropped out of it. It's down to a 2-horse affair, and Scandalous still moving well on the front end. She leads it by 2.5 lengths. You Make Me Blush is trying her best, but not cutting the margin. Far back to Sweet Apple Pie. The 6 furlongs went in 12 and 4, and Scandalous still leads it by 2.5. You Make Me Blush still with a shot, though. Sweet Apple Pie is far back. It's Scandalous in front still by 2.5. You Make Me Blush is trying to chop the margin down. Scandalous is running erratically down the lane, but she's clear by 3. It's Scandalous making her U.S. debut, a winning win by 3. You Make Me Blush a good 2nd. Far back to Sweet Apple Pie.
Scandalous ran well. I think Bungie might have had a winner on the turf, but it did not count. But a nice debut in North America for Scandalous. ridden by Carol Cedeno, her third win on the card, and trained by Kentucky Derby winning trainer Graham Motion for Flaxman Holdings Ltd. 360 to win, no place, no show. Service's horse with Mangali ran second, and Matz's horse with Koa ran third. So we had no exacta, we had no trifecta. We had a double paying $4.80. We had a pick three paying $19.90. And we had consolation pick threes are $19.90, all of them. The real pick three, $51.60. The pick four with two alls in there. So make sure you check your tickets. If you're not sure, bring it in. Bring it in and run them through. $9.30 for that. And there was, of course, no super with only 3 horses. All right, to the 9th and final 4 Arabians here. We had a big field to go. And 7 horses, 8 horses, but 7 betting interests. The even money favorite was Crimson Mary. So sit back and relax and let's watch the nightcap.
In there, off. Foxy Roxy way well goes for that lead up on the outside, and Dhaka. RB Blast from the Past is now overtaking them. RB Blast from the Past leads it by a length. Foxy Roxy toward the inside, Omega between horses, and Dhaka on the far outside. Chindaka's Eclipse has the rail, a close-up 5th or well group, followed by Crimson Mary, Marzan, and the trailer is Jasmine. Half mile to go, and RB Blast from the Past by a head. On the inside, Foxy Roxy. Up on the outside, it's Ann Dhaka racing in third as they make their way into the bend. Omega next to line. Crimson Mary has the rail, followed by Marzan, Chindaka's Eclipse, and Jasmine continues at the back. 3/8 to go. They're across the track. On the inside, Foxy Roxy. RB Blast from the Past still right there. And Dhaka on the outside's flattened out a bit as Crimson Mary looks to gain some ground toward the inside of that one, followed by Marzan as they turn for home. Foxy Roxy takes over, leads it by a length. Crimson Mary between horses now. RB Blast from the Past trying to hang in there in third, a furlong to go. On the inside, Foxy Roxy. Crimson Mary's bearing down. Foxy Roxy's digging in. Crimson Mary is trying to go past, but Foxy Roxy holding on gamely. Crimson Mary again, another try. Foxy Roxy will not be denied. Crimson Mary getting second, followed by RB Blast from the Past and
Foxy Roxy, Foxy for Robert Pass. Mark Powell, the owner and trainer, 1380, 540, 320. Crimson Mary with Cedeno, 320, 240. Blast from the Past with the Koa, $4. That exacta paid $50.60. The try 230, 280. Double 31.80. Pick 3, 46.50. Super 336.20. And that does it for the Thursday card. We had a 3-horse field and a couple off the turf. Let's see how we did today. Hey, a little bit better than yesterday because we had 1 turf race at least. 1,148,782. Thanks for watching, everybody. Next live racing day is Saturday. Hope to see you then. Good night.
Delaware Park.